Clear first, the topic is which one is more important, agro-based economy or the techno-based economy, where we, the government party, is telling that both are equally important, and that's a sick point here, I guess. So, rise and shine, to whom may I concern, Honorable Speaker, shining chairs, take my heart. I've been enormously conscious up to the proposals and derivatives made by my fellow commemorates and the Honorable Prime Minister. But as for my stand and the national interest, I cannot see my people die. I want them alive at any cost. The dream that our founding fathers had to make a gold-molded Bangladesh, I'm afraid the superposition of this proposal would lead us to nothing more than trash cans. Let's start making some point of our business here. To the Honorable Speaker, when I close my eyes, I see my people dying, no one to care. Screams coming from deprived children, no one to act fair there. I see depressions at the sites of farmers during Cedar in 2007, Ayla in 2009, cyclones in 1991 and 2008, and the others, the flash floods and recent Howard floods a few days ago, where I didn't see much of the government relief funds. Honorable Speaker, by Statistica.org, we came to know our ill fate caused an economic fall of total 7.93%, which is almost 10 times the cost of sending and manufacturing Bangabandhu satellite to the space. And Honorable Speaker, it destroyed the 77,000 farmers' fate-dependent perspiration, which also cost us a lot of money. I hope we can picture what those numbers actually look like. So let's have a look at what those numbers actually mean. Honorable Speaker, in almost the same years, Indonesia, Malaysia and Japan faced fatal droughts, earthquakes and salinity rise, but because of having minimal tech-based agriculture, they were costed only 2.7, 1.6 and 1.8 billion dollars in total, whereas we, the poor people of this country, were costed in total of 9.2 billion dollars of a heart-attacking amount. With that money, we could have bought one Podda Bridge and two Kuril flyovers by our own investments. Fancy, right? It should be, and it would be happening again and again if we are still sticking with our glues, with our minds, with agro-based economy, that we are telling that techno-based is important, but we are not ailing to understand that saying that techno-based is important.
Sir?
Okay. Saying that techno-based is important, we are not just telling, yes.
Tell me what you will answer to the farmers who tell you that they do not understand technology. They do not understand the foreign language that you're speaking.
Thank you, honorable government people, that we are telling that the people who are there, the farmers, they don't understand the technology, but can we lag behind for that point only? Because we had our agriculture in 1976, but didn't we transformed ourselves into our industrialized country? So what was the point in that? I hope I could answer your question. So let's back to something that I really care about, that next coming to the food we are caring about. Let's talk about food. By the grace of global warming that you told, the average world temperature is going to rise by 4 degrees Celsius within 2050, raising the saline water heights by 33.4 centimeters, which is almost the height of my hand here, is going to rise up the salinity costs in our coastal areas. So, yes,
you
please.
were saying that global warming is being caused. So, for the techno-based economy, the industries you develop, they are causing more pollutions than the plants which are grown by agriculture and releasing oxygen and therefore benefiting our world in this
Thank you very much. Thank you. I could get your point. Yes, I am going to answer that point within a few seconds. I have a few time right now. So, like those times we have right now, we are going through a time that we are going to face a lot of problems in future with those global warming things. That's going to cost us 14,000 hectares of cultivable land from Greenstock cities, Chittagong and Borishal, and from the places you grow your date juices, I guess. So from those places, we are gonna get those date juices, but we need our lands, but they are gonna be destroyed within a few years. So what are we gonna do about it? But with this plan ahead, Honorable Speaker, with this goal ahead, does it really sound like that? I hope not. So as always, we don't have a plan for it like 1974. So why don't we have a plan for it? Why don't we have a plan for the people of our country? Honorable Speaker, when this comes to our point that we were moving on to something that was in the global trend for a long time, that we are moving backward to something that we left many years ago. Honorable Speaker, let's come to business. I think we should all visit the third floor of Motale Plaza and the ground floor of Baitul Mokarram once in our lifetimes, because it's the place which really makes our point clear. Watching the small entrepreneurs centering one simple device, mobile phone, is really abstract. They have stacks of mobile selling shop, mobile servicing shop, mobile decorating shop, whatnot shop, and if you are a Chinese iPhone user like me, then not to mention the touch fixing shops in our locality. And let us not forget about the FlexiLoad shops also. So that how is there going to the business. And Honorable Speaker, I solemnly believe agriculture used to be our point of importance once, but that once is 270 years ago when the people of this continent were the subject to English atrocities. Honorable Speaker, we had no backbone then, but now we have. Our agro-based economy totally is dependent on the techno-based economy today.